Alrighty, the level 53 alchemy quest is given to us by Wiltwaek in Revenant's Toll of Mordona, whatever. It's called Magic Marks the Spot. Here we go. Mercy, good. I've a job for you. St. Coinach's find was robbed not a few bells past. The thieves took several elegant artifacts, many recently excavated. A guard said one dropped this map of Mordona during his escape, but it's covered in odd symbols. A coded message, perhaps, or a cipher. We must learn its secrets. The owner of the drowning wench in Limsa can help. Have you heard of Badaron? Yes, I have. He's the realm's foremost expert on ciphers, which is ironic if you know him, but I do believe he'll be able to read the symbols, and he'll need an alchemist to untangle their meaning. Godspeed, my friend. I switched over to Alchemist, teleported to Ul'dah, and then remembered via clicking this freaking button up here that the quest was actually in Revenant's Toll. So I feel the dumb. Aft Castle, the closest. I've had you wind up Aldgoat for a while. I'm just proud because I made you. It's a level 50 craft. Serpent hatchling. Alright, here is Badaron, the drowning wench proprietor. Greetings to you, lass. You've got a dark look to you, but a pint of the wench's finest will cure that. Or is there something else you want? Hand over the enciphered Mordona map. There's crooks using a cipher and you think alchemy's involved. Well, alchemists have always kept their secrets secret with codes and such, but I'm certain that this ain't one, just a bleeding load of gibberish. I cocked my head at him. Now, I'd go for the double bluff myself, pen the real message in invisible ink or something, and write a fake cipher on top. That way, you fool them what don't know the code, and throw them what do off your track. Just me humble opinion, of course. Just me humble opinion, of course. And I can't tell you what it does say, but mind you pass every word of it on to whoever sent you, eh? Back to Revenant's Toll. And to Wiltwaek with Chineen here as well again. Not like previously, but did Badaron have any insight into the cipher? Hand it over again, I guess. A fake to distract us from the real message in invisible ink, eh? Genius. Well, rest assured we haven't been idle either. Chineen? I had a piece of the map analyzed. The paper is unremarkable, but I'm told the symbols were written in enchanted ink. Mercy, what is that? My options are ink for penning grimoires, which is what I mostly know it for, or a superior ethereal conductor. An ink for penning grimoires, I think. I don't know. Ah, you mean for tracing geometries? And what? You mean for tracing geometries? And would I be correct in thinking that the more conducive to ether said ink is, the greater the magic ink can channel? In theory, these symbols are an arcane geometry, so if I channel magic into the map, then something ought to happen. Wiltwaek nods. Chineen holds out a hand. I guess she channels magic into it. I didn't see anything. Nothing. I felt the magic flowing, but it just stopped, like it hit a wall. Around the crime scene, if I had to pinpoint it. I've got it. That stoppage is the criminal's target. The map gives directions where to go when magic is channeled into it. Brilliant. And if they rely on these maps for directions, we could bring them directly to us with a fake map, right? Perhaps we could. I found a fragment of a similar map near the road a while ago. If that is where the criminals drop off their orders. She nods. Then we know where to leave the forgeries. If our fakes pass muster, we could send them anywhere, even to a jail if we wanted. Shanine, you're good with a pen, so I'll entrust the maps to you. Mercy, could you concoct enchanted mithrite ink? With 3 bottles of your finest, we'll see if we can't catch the bastards. I don't know if I have the materials for that, because it wasn't something I needed to make, as far as I remember. What else do I use deep body tears for? That's pretty much it, because I wasn't going to make any of these dissolvents. When applied to items such as battle gear, this alchemical liquid will dissolve away minute amounts of ether aspected to elements detrimental to strength. And by doing so, better attune the item and its wearer to the remaining... Oh wait, I do have to make some of these in order to make some of the gear that I want to make. But other than that, I mean, I'll probably need to farm a few more deep eye tiers, but I think I farmed a little bit more than I thought I needed to, so I should be okay. But anyway, enchanted mithrite ink, I have to make 3 of them? God damn it. I make 1 via 4 mithrite sand and 2 deep eye tiers, neither of which can be HQ, so. We do a waste not 2. We got a proc, so I'm going to use precise touch. Innovation. No proc, so basic touch. No proc, so standard touch. No proc, so basic touch. And we could probably... Actually, a standard touch will get us there. And we have 104 progress, we need 110, so I'm going to do a veneration and 1 putt for progress. There's 1. I'm definitely going to have to farm more deep eye tiers, but that's fine. Waste not 2, innovation, no proc, so basic touch. Standard touch. Basic touch. Standard touch. Still no proc. But, ooh, I do need to HQ this. And a Beer God's Blessing would not get me there. Well, yeah, it would. What am I smoking? Keys. Yeah. I was doing bad math. Let me grab materia from these. To it, last 1, waste not 2, proc, so precise touch, innovation, please enjoy my serpent hashling dancing. I got 2 procs, that's awesome. This will not do it, so 608, so I do still need to do a basic, which will probably mean that a standard, yeah, will be fine. Okay, we talked to Wiltwaek to turn these in. I know I asked for enchanted mithrite ink, but I've since been informed it's a tricky recipe. Are you up to the task? Buddy? You know not who you're dealing with. I see why Severian thinks so highly of you. We'll be able to lure our criminals out into the open with this ink and a little luck. Now, Shanine and I have chosen St. Coinach's Find. It'll be damn difficult to miss our suspect there. Come with us, Mercy. It's safer to have an alchemist on hand than not. So we fly southeast. Follow the road. It's actually not a bad idea. I don't think it's the right time, but we'll find out in a second. No. There's a crystal cluster thing over here that is it's very nice to just do it whenever you can. But it's timed. So here's Wiltwaek, a near eastern youth who is on his butt on the ground with his hands tied behind his back. And Shanine. Come Cutscene. Behold, our culprit, captured not 5 minutes past with the false map on his person. But it's strange, he's not said a living word, not even in his own defense. Come on, lad, speak up. Can't you hear me? Says nothing. Just our luck. He's in a stupor, struck dumb by something, or silenced somehow. Wiltwaek, are you suggesting we've got it wrong? That this boy is in fact a victim, robbed of his mind by a spell or a potion or something? That is my suspicion, yes. Though it's purely conjecture without his identity. Just by looking at him, I'd say he's from the Near East. As in the birthplace of alchemy? That can't be a coincidence. Or it could, but yeah. Now, hello. Who's that fellow? Our cutscene is joined by another dude wearing similar clothing. Not too far from us. Hey, you! Excuse me. He reaches out a hand, but the older man turns and just walks away. How rude. Judging by his garb, he was Near Eastern as well. But why ignore us? Yet another mystery, but at least we've got a lead. This lad is at the center of this, be he culprit or victim. The Adventurers Guild can keep him in protective custody. Whatever put him in this state is dangerous, and those who wield this power doubly so. I've little doubt we'll need your expertise again soon, Mercy. Give him a nod. The two detectives nod to each other. The cutscene pans up and goes black. 663,390 experience points, 1514 gills, pretty good. 160 water crystals, a mithrite mortar, which I've already made better than I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know for a fact. I've HQ'd it. And I made HQ all of these, so I'm just taking the gill. I don't think it's worth the gamble on desynthesizing. 55. Oh, even more than halfway through 55, no less. I'm gonna finish the 53 quests for all the crafters that I have. I believe I did carp, blacksmith. I have armor, goldsmith. Think? No. Do I have to do goldsmith? I did goldsmith today, but it was level 50. So I had golds, yeah. So armor, goldsmith. I did weaver today. No, we did weaver today. No, I did weaver yesterday. So I think, yeah, we'll check it out. But miner, I did miner. So yeah. Anyway, I have been. Hold on. Here we go. Just want to come back to Wiltwaek. It's hard to get a good angle here because he's like on the side I would want to be. Anyway, Wiltwaek and I say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.